Right, good morning, everyone. Thanks, as always, for making the minyan. Continuing with Mishnah 15 in the second parak of Pirkei Avot, the things that Rabbi Eliezer ben Hirkon has taught. The first one that we discussed already was Yehi chavod chavercha chaviv alecha keshalach. Let your fellow man's honor be as dear to you as your own. And the second teaching was V'al tehi noach lechos. Do not be easily moved to anger. Now, I need you to be very quiet, otherwise I'm going to get very angry. The idea over here is as follows. King Solomon said, anger rests in the laps of fools. The problem about a lap is that it's not a very secure place. So as soon as the person is sitting down stands up, his lap isn't there anymore. Whatever's on his lap falls off. That's exactly the same as the personality of a person who is always angry. At any moment, he's ready to pop, like something falls off his, don't mean literally falls off his lap, but just like the lap is not a secure place. He is not a secure person. He's just too, what's the word, unpredictable. At any moment, he just kind of flies off the hook. You don't know what you said that was wrong, but all of a sudden he's screaming at you. Little things are irritating this person. So this is the slightest provocation, and suddenly all of his self-control and reserve just disappears, and we've all met these sorts of people. Right? Resh Lakish said that a man who becomes angry, if he is wise, his wisdom leaves him. And we see a couple of instances from the Torah of how this happened, even in relation to Moshe Rabbeinu. If he's a prophet, says Resh Lakish, his prophecy departs from him. Moses was angry with the officers of the army. And shortly afterwards, it says, Elazar the Kohen had to say to the men of the war who had gone to battle, this is the law, this is the halacha that the Lord has commanded to Moses. So we have to conclude over here, why is Elazar the one who has to teach this in the name of Moses? And the answer is because Moses has forgotten what the law is. Why has he forgotten what the law is? Because he became angry. So you become angry. If you're a prophet, you lose your prophecy, which is very bad news for all of us. But if you're wise, then you lose your wisdom. In other words, it's makalkelet hashura, completely distorts your judgment, your kind of equilibrium. You just see things in a completely different way, and you lose yourself. And this is not a very good trait. So Rabbi Eliezer says, do not be easily moved to anger. This is more easily said than done, because if a person is a hothead, try and get them to calm down, and you'll discover it's not an easy business. Changing this trait is a lifetime's work. Fortunately, I don't see anybody around over here who is afflicted by this terrible illness. And so it's a nice teaching which we can apply to others.